Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1524, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What is the more common name for the bone called the furcula found in birds? Wishbone. Highlander tells the story of which immortal swordsman? Connor MacLeod. What was the name given to the French government which collaborated with the Nazis? Vichy. In the movie Howl's Moving Castle, Calcifer was voiced by which actor? Billy Crystal. What animal is on the label of Shiner Bock beer? Bighorned sheep. Other than the bald eagle, what is the only species of eagle found in the U.S.? The golden eagle. Prudence Island is the third largest island in which U.S. state? Rhode Island. What does a seismograph measure? Motions of the ground. What cartoon featured a boy with a community of tiny people living in his wall? The Littles. Who warned against the military-industrial complex in his famous farewell address? Dwight D. Eisenhower. When was the first Walmart store opened? 1962. What desert gets its name from the Arabic word meaning desert? Sahara. Which U.S. city was author J.D. Salinger born in? New York City. Bootylicious has become an accepted word in the Oxford Dictionary, thanks to a track of the same name by which artists? Destiny's Child. What do the face cards count for in the card game Gin Rummy? 10. What name is given to the mainland peninsula that's part of Hong Kong? Kowloon. In Greek mythology, what were Medusa, Stheno, and Uriel collectively known as? The Gorgons. What is the shape of a DNA molecule called? Double helix. In what year was comedian Stephen Colbert born? 1964. What Indian Prime Minister guided India through its early years of independence after 1947? Jawaharlal Nehru. Which pop media icon was recently memorialized in World of Warcraft in late 2018? Stan Lee. In which U.S. state is the largest county? California. What is the chemical symbol for silver? Egg. What actress played Laura and Almanzo's niece on The Little House on the Prairie? Shannon Doherty. Which country were the 1948 Summer Olympic Games held in? United Kingdom. In which country can you walk the King's Little Pathway? Spain. One tempt fate along El Camino del Rey, a heart-stopping 5-mile trail that soars more than 300 feet above the canyon floor outside of Malaga. For which art form is the Carl Allen Awards given? Answer: dance, named for Carl Hyman and Alan Fairley. Awards honor freestyle dance, theater dance, ballroom, Latin, and sequence dance. Around 280 million years ago, the continents existed as one landmass called what? Pangaea. What is the main ingredient in borscht? Beetroot. What folk singer was born Robert Zimmerman? Bob Dylan. Michael Jackson's Thriller was produced by which iconic music producer? Quincy Jones, who was found in a spider hole on December 13th, 2003. Saddam Hussein. Which have longer snouts, alligators or crocodiles? Crocodiles. What is actor Jack Nicholson's birth date? April 22nd, 1937. What parade first wound through New Orleans streets in 1838? Mardi Gras Parade. Male is the capital of which country? Maldives. What was used to show blood in the shower scene from Psycho? Chocolate syrup. FINA is the governing body of what sport? Swimming. Which country borders Suriname to the west? Guyana. What horror film's first sequel was entitled The Heretic? The Exorcist. Serial killer Rodney Alcala appeared on what 1970s show? The Dating Game. Where is the world's oldest royal residence still in use? England. Who painted irises? Vincent van Gogh. What instrument did Don Henley play as a member of Eagles? Drums. What country's land is mostly on an island, although most of its people live on a peninsula across the South China Sea? Malaysia. By what name is 1001 Nights better known as in the English language? Arabian Nights. What fictional character has a blue box that can travel through time and space? Doctor Who. What children's classic first chapter is titled Up the Mountain to Alm Uncle? Heidi. Who directed Star Wars Episode V, The Empire Strikes Back? Irvin Kershner. What was the last major battle of World War II? Battle of Okinawa. It lasted from April 1st, 1945 through June 21st, 1945, killing 200,000 Japanese soldiers and civilians. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.